Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. Let us get into your March reading. So this is really whenever you come across it, it's for you, but I am doing it in March. So just my quick disclaimer is please only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And this is a reading for the collective, not one-to-one. Please use your own discernment and intuition for the messages. And remember, we do have free will, so anything can change. So with that being said, let us go ahead and get right into your reading, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing. I really appreciate all of you out there as I'm building my channel. And Pisces, happy birthday. We are in your season, so happy birthday. I just wanted to kind of show you, I have at the bottom of the deck, this is the Oracle deck I'm going to use, and this is the Tarot deck. You have the Fool here at the bottom, and then you have Freedom here at the bottom. So kind of a similar message. You might be taking some sort of a leap of faith on something. You have Knight of Cups under that. You are moving away from something, something from the past to something new. Maybe you've been kind of in some sort of stagnant energy for a while, maybe kind of in a bit of a hermit energy. And now I feel like you're making some sort of a decision to plunge forward, start something new in life, anything like that. Could be dating, could be business, anything at all. But this is a love reading, so let us go ahead and see what comes out. I'm going to start with a couple of cards from the Oracle deck. Spirit, what are the most relevant messages for the beautiful Pisces collective? What does Pisces need to know? I only take pop outs. So, all right, Spirit, most relevant messages for our beautiful Pisces. Thank you so much. Okay, so you have stillness here at the bottom of the deck. So solitude came out. Again, you may have been in a solitary energy for some of you out there. And also with stillness at the bottom of the deck, it's almost like possibly maybe after some sort of decision to stay, kind of stay single, work on yourself, work on your healing. And in that time, you've been growing into this beautiful swan here, possibly, turning any sort of knowledge into wisdom and just doing a lot of growth while you've been in your solitary energy and just kind of growing into the highest version and the most beautiful version of yourself in that single energy. But now I feel like you're ready to move forward. You're ready to plunge forward into something new and maybe sharing your beautiful energy with someone else, complementing your energy. Power, finding your own inner power and your own inner strength. Look at this purification. Purifications through storms. Look at this storm here, purifying yourself and finding and kind of claiming your power. Again, power, potential is here. You're like a volcano that is ready to explode in a good way, in a very good way. And security. So security, it almost seems like being secure with yourself as well. Maybe you've been working on your stability, your finances, anything like that, but being really secure with who you are, loving all parts of you. And maybe that is what you've been kind of, just working on your healing, loving yourself, giving that cup of love to yourself. And Pisces, it seems like you are ready to just kind of emerge here with this volcano. You're ready to emerge after this period that you've been in, working on self-love, self-growth, healing. Okay, so Spirit, so remember the Fool is at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, please give us the most relevant messages for the beautiful Pisces collective. What do our beautiful Pisces need to know and discover? Let's see. Look at this. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords was at the bottom of the deck before I pre-shuffled. Nine of Swords. Ace of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Judgment. Okay, the Magician is at the bottom of the deck, but let us pull a second row. At the same time, it seems like, you know, during this whole period with this first row, you've been doing a lot of manifesting with the Magician. And just kind of just working on yourself, the best version of you, and at the same time just manifesting what kind, and envisioning the kind of life you want for yourself, the kind of person you want to be with, how you want your life to look like. Look at this. 10 of Cups, Page of Cups. Oh, yes. Okay, so Pisces, the Fool is here at the bottom of the deck again. Again, this is Aries energy. The sun is really kind of, you know, kind of sticking out to me. Like sunny days are, they're going to be lighting your path. You know, the sun is going to be lighting your path, your happiness, and that is what you're going after. You're going after your happiness. You have a new lease on life, and you're just taking a leap of faith again, almost going on a whole new cycle. The Fool is card 0, so you are embarking on a new cycle, and this dog is really sticking out to me too. You know, you want people in relationships in your life who are going to be very loyal and almost pure in your life. That is what you want. Okay, so let us go ahead and begin with the tarot. So Pisces, you may have been stuck a long time here with the 8 of Swords, and some sort of epiphany has come in, and that is going to get you unstuck. You're almost going to be using this Sword of Truth here with the Ace of Swords. It is kind of revelations, new information coming in, kind of like a spark of intuition coming in, and you're going to be using this Sword of Truth to almost cut yourself free from this stagnant energy you were in, stuck to something, bound to something. This could be anything. This could be, you know, patterns of thinking, things that were holding you back, patterns of behavior. Maybe it was people that you were with who were holding you back. Maybe you were in a relationship that you no longer wanted to be with, that was keeping you stuck. I feel like you're cutting yourself free. Anything that held you back, because you're going into a new cycle in your life. And, you know, this Sword of Truth is almost, I feel, it's kind of like illuminating your path, knowing that you need to move forward in some way in your life, and kind of embracing this epiphany, whatever this revelation was to you, whether it's you know, the self-love you've given to yourself, working on your value, working on even kind of just wanting a different course for your life, different type of people in your life for some of you, no longer being, I want to say, no longer being satisfied with the course your life was on, and you're going in a new direction. And you have here almost, you know, this will create the 9 of Swords. You have a 9 of Swords here, so you kind of went through a very stressful energy, possibly for some of you out there, with, you know, being in that 9 of Swords energy for a long time. Things that made you anxious, things that gave you a lot of anxiety, relationships that maybe kind of caused you to be in a state of anxiety for a long time, maybe relationships that, in states of being, maybe it could have been jobs, relationships, anything, that kind of kept you in almost like a lack mentality, not almost robbing you in a way of the full potential of your life, the full potential of how your life can unfold. But you're cutting yourself free from that. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself here too with the 8 of Pentacles. And some of you could have been maybe even putting a lot of work into like a side hustle, you know, maybe spending a long time working on your pentacles, working extra hours, anything like that, but also working on yourself and working on your self-love as well. And now you have here with the Five of Cups in the reverse, it's almost like you took that time, you're getting out of this energy because it is in the reverse, but you've kind of took the time to heal, to kind of mourn and heal those 3 cups that didn't work out in your life. And now you're finally ready to embrace this Two of Cups that is here behind you. You've taken the time that you needed, so you're not kind of rushing into anything new. You're not rebounding. You've kind of taken the time to work on yourself and working on your inner growth and healing. And now here you are kind of with this Judgment card. It's almost like coming out from, it's almost like your good karma coming in, but it's also like a resurrection of you, Pisces. This is almost like the new and improved you. I want to say this is Archangel Gabriel, but it's almost like with the, you know, Archangel Gabriel, I think he rules the element of water, and so water is all about emotions and the subconscious, and I feel like you are really kind of coming out of, it's just a new lease on life. It's a resurrection for yourself. This is almost like the new and improved you, I want to say, and it's almost like very similar card as this, almost some sort of an epiphany and an upgrade as well. Okay, so it's like, it's almost like a second, not a second chance, but it's just, it seems like it's very good energy, like good karma coming your way, for, you know, staying the course and for doing the healing. Okay, so you have here the Knight of Swords. This is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This could have been someone, someone you're dealing with, someone you've dealt with. But the fact that this card is kind of sitting under the Ten of Cups, but yet it's next to the Nine of Swords. So you might be meeting someone, maybe a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or maybe you've met them already, who is, this might be online dating, online communication, anything like that. And just getting to know each other as well. Page of Cups could be water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But this is a love offer. This is romance. It could be just the initial steps of romance. However, it could move really quickly, even though it's almost like that's not the way you want it to move. You don't necessarily want things to move quickly. You want things to be very solid. You want things to kind of just, you know, have a very solid foundation that is laid brick by brick instead of just kind of moving really quickly and maybe with the potential of fizzling out really quickly. But I feel like this is someone, when they meet you, or when you meet them, when you meet each other, this person, I feel like this is their energy. They are just going to want to maybe take you off the market very quickly, Pisces. This is someone that is going to really charge in very fast, and they're going to almost want to declare this Ten of Cups, like scream it from the rooftops. And this could cause a little bit of anxiety for you, maybe because it does move so quickly. It's almost like maybe this is the lesson that you've learned, like, I don't want things to move very fast. I want things to just move nice and slow. However, this might be like a point of anxiety for you in this new relationship, just with maybe it makes you feel a little bit like ungrounded, I want to say. Maybe takes you out of your comfort zone a little bit. But, you know, Pisces, you have learned the lessons. You've learned the past lessons. And I feel like the things that held you back in the past, they're not going to hold you back this time around. You've really kind of learned the lessons, and you've like solidified them in your mind. So I don't think you have too much to fear in that department. And then here you have the last two cards, and they're sitting under the Judgment card, is the Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So Pisces, first of all, Two of Cups is soulmate energy. You have here Leo might be significant for you in some way, but it's a union that is very much, you know, blessed by the divine. It is soulmate energy. It is two people that are kind of coming to each other, you know, with a full cup. And as you can see with this Five of Cups in the reverse, it's almost like this is you coming out of this mourning energy, mourning the past. You're coming out of it because it's in the reverse. And you see these Two of Cups here. It's almost like, because this card is next to it, it's almost like you're finally receiving this Two of Cups energy, the soulmate energy. And also, I feel like with the Queen of Wands, I feel like you are, like, this is a union that is going to just boost your confidence even more. And I want to say, like, maybe someone who treats you like a queen or a king, anything like that, but I feel like it's very mutual because, you know, you guys both kind of have a cup, an equal cup to offer to each other. But I feel like this union is really going to almost, even though you've already done, you know, you've done the healing, but I feel like it's only going to push you forward. Like, this person is really going to bring out the best in you. It's going to maybe only further bring out like the creative gifts you have, build your confidence, build you in a very positive, I want to say, make you feel even more empowered in some way. Like, this person's only going to build you up. Maybe that is not something that you're used to. Maybe you're used to people who kind of bring you down and see what they can get out of you, versus this is a person who wants to build. And you guys kind of build each other. It's very mutual. It's very beautiful union. There might be a lot of security in this union as well. Maybe this is someone that kind of, you know, maybe it's going to be a very abundant, you know, maybe there's going to be a lot of pentacles for you guys, but also I feel like they're going to make you feel very safe. Like, this isn't someone who, this is nothing like the past, if you've dealt with negative energy in the past, but this is someone who's going to make you feel very safe and very secure. Okay, so let us pull you a couple more cards. We even want to say, like, with this Knight of Swords, I know it's like, it's a little cheesy, but it's almost like a knight in shining armor. Whether you're, you know, male or female, it doesn't matter. But it's almost as someone just charges in, and they just almost want to, like, you know, declare your love. Someone who just wants to just declare, you know, declare their love for you, wants to, you know, build something, have a future with you. You know, if family and marriage is something you're interested in, but it's long-term union, it's commitment, it's the possibility of having children if that's what you're interested in, or, you know, merging families. Okay, let's go ahead and pull another row. So the Fool is at the bottom of the deck again. So I feel like this is a leap of faith you will be taking, Pisces. So also make yourself available, you know, if, you know, kind of go out there, see who's out there, maybe go into online dating, if that is something that you're willing to do. What else, Spirit? What else? For some of you, you might be meeting someone through a job, someone through school, or wherever you go, you know, wherever you make your money, maybe like a side hustle. You might be meeting this person through it. Maybe they're a customer, or maybe you work with them. Just maybe you go to school with them, anything like that. Page of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. That is followed by the Six of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So there is victory here. Six of Wands is victory and success, and King of Pentacles. Now, this is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't have to be an earth sign. It just seems like this is someone who's very stable, someone who's very grounded, and possibly someone who, they're very reliable, and they're someone that they might have a lot of pentacles. They may have really built a lot of wealth in, in their reality. Maybe they have, a nice solid home, anything like that. This is someone who's solid and stable. And possibly even like very family oriented for some of you out there. So, very center card here is the Justice card. That is Libra energy. So here, what's really sticking out to me is this sword, in the position of this sword. You have this sword here kind of piercing the crown chakra. It's like it's divine revelation, divine information. And, as you can see, kind of the sword is positioned the same way here in both cards. And then here, they're kind of stuck in the ground. This is the negative aspect of it. This is when you were stuck. And this is you getting unstuck through some sort of epiphany, revelation, anything like that. But it's also good karma. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. We did have the Knight of Swords. You don't have to be, but it is also, your good karma here with the scales of justice. This is almost the blocks that have been cleared out from your life. This is finally, the almost like phase 2, I want to say. Just your life moving forward in a positive direction, possibly after paying, not a steep price, but just going through difficulties to get to this point. And you're finally, you're progressing, you're moving forward. So, okay. So first of all here, you have the Hangman. This is Pisces energy. So this could be, with it sitting under the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Cups, it almost might seem, especially if you've been single for a while and you're just now getting into the dating scene, you might be a little bit apprehensive, again, about just moving too quickly. You want to just kind of evaluate everything, move things slowly. Even if this person wants to move fast, I feel like, take the time that you need, Pisces. If you need to move slower, then, do that. If you need to evaluate a situation, anything like that, then take that time that you need. With the Seven of Pentacles here, again, you want to kind of build, this is a slow burn. You want to build things slowly. You want to, almost, I want to say, when you plant seeds, or when you plant your garden, you kind of want to do things very correctly. You want to plant your rows, you want to sow everything. You don't just want to throw the seeds in and just they'll grow wherever they are. You want to almost like be very I don't want to say strategic, but just build things nice and slow and well, so that they can stand the test of time. This is someone who's going to want to invest in you. And again, this is not necessarily even though they might want to move quickly, I feel like Pisces, you're the one that wants to kind of go a little bit slowly. You don't want to repeat the past, but also you maybe don't want to rush into, an exclusive relationship extremely quickly. You might want to see exactly what's out there and all that. Then you do have Justice and you have the King of Wands here. So this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is someone who is very passionate, and what's really kind of, it's almost like, Sagittarius is that horseman, the archer, and it's almost like, as you can see, the focus in this person's eyes. It's almost like when they see something they want, they go after it. So this could be with that Knight of Swords energy. When they lay their eyes on you, Pisces, and they kind of get to know you, I feel like they are just, it's full speed ahead. They want you, they want to take you off the market. They want to kind of maybe make things official, progress things very quickly, but I feel like you are the one that is wanting to just go a little bit slow, which is a good thing, you know, just to really get to know each other, not to rush in, and just build a solid foundation with each other. For some of you, I'm kind of getting maybe this person's going to want to move in with each other very fast, and maybe you're the one that's saying, no, I don't want to, you know, let's just live separately while we get to know each other, and really decide on if this is what we want to do. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. So this is someone who is going to, this is a team. Okay, so this isn't just a love relationship. This is a builder as well. This is someone, and look, we have a match. The King and the Queen of Wands, okay? You guys are an energetic match. And look at the way they're kind of looking at each other. And he's looking right at her. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female, it's just energy. But as you can see, the masculine is extremely focused on this Queen of Wands, and she's almost, let me just kind of zoom up the picture, and she kind of knows he's looking at her, but she's looking away. It's almost like you aren't doing the chasing anymore, Pisces. And if that is something you've had a tendency to do in the past, chase, you're not going to be chasing this person. You're going to allow this person to chase you. Possibly again with that King of the Knight of Swords energy, you're going to allow this person to chase you. And you're not going to be giving your power away. You're going to be basking in your power, in your energy. And I'm not saying, you know, playing mind games or anything like that, but especially if you are a feminine Pisces, and maybe men don't like to be chased, okay? So I feel like maybe that is something that you've learned, not to chase people, but to magnetize them to you. And I feel like that is what you're doing, okay? And again, this is someone who's going to want to build with you. It's not just about the love and the passion, because you do have two fire, you know, people. So this is someone who's going to want to build as well, okay? This is someone who's a very hard worker. They put in the effort. I feel like they enjoy that. They like being maybe a bit of a doer. They like being in a very masculine energy that kind of builds and provides. This is someone who is going to be, you know, this is a team player. They're not someone who's just out for themselves. And again, also Pisces, maybe poise yourself into, you know, being someone that is extremely worth being invested into, okay? And again, Pisces, I'm a Pisces, so I know kind of what it's like when you guys are such a selfless sign. You know, it's almost like you're the fish, and the fish is a symbol of, you know, the Christ energy, which is just kind of give and like give of yourself, and almost like in almost like a martyr way, and not in like a negative way, but it's just you love so deeply and you give so like with no strings attached almost, that you tend to attract a lot of takers in your life. I feel like you've really worked on that energy here, especially if you've been in a solitary energy for a while. I feel like you've really worked on that, not just to give so freely to people who aren't necessarily deserving of it, and also working on your intuition a lot, and just kind of knowing almost from the beginning, like who's going to be that way and who's not, who is going to be, you know, paying attention to those red flags, because the red flags are always there. So it's almost like who is worth investing into, who is worth giving my beautiful heart to. I hope that makes sense. You guys are the empaths, and you tend to attract, you know, people who maybe need that, and people who are wounded and all that. But I feel like you're finally kind of stepping into your power, and you're ready to be the receiver now in a way. But still, you know, giving of that beautiful, pure Pisces heart to someone who deserves it, though, okay? Someone who earns it and deserves it. And again, this is someone who's going to want to build with you, okay? This is a team player. They're not a taker. They're a giver, I feel. And again, could be a fire sign. We did have the Page of Wands here, okay, at the bottom of the deck. So what do we have? We have Leo, Sag, Aries. We have Libra here, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So before we go, actually I meant to do this in the beginning. You have the mature woman here. So again, I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine Pisces, but I don't have to be. But again, after going through all this, I feel like you are now the mature woman. You don't have to necessarily be elderly or anything like that, but maybe you are mature. It doesn't matter what age you are. You've built that maturity from a lot of experiences, kind of going through the ringer, it seems like. And then you have thoughts under here. But let us see what comes out. Spirit, what are the most relevant messages for the beautiful Pisces out there? Change. Okay, so change. Card 9. It's also with numerology, 9 is the last card, or is the last number. So again, after going through a cycle, this is a huge change. This is a change of a cycle for you. You're having a new beginning, going into that Fool energy. And okay, so yes. Okay, so we do have imprisonment here. I feel like that is what you've kind of gone through. This Eight of Swords energy, imprisonment, maybe even imprisonment of the mind, I want to say, operating small, not seeing your worth and kind of broadening your horizons and just playing small. I feel like, you're moving forward. You're busting out of this mental jail of some sort. And again, swords are the mind's suit. So I feel like this is also breaking patterns, limiting patterns, playing small, seeing yourself as small. I feel like you just really seeing your true, built your self-worth and are kind of like embracing your power. And I don't mean that in, some sort of ego way, but just like your divine power. So you have courthouse. So justice, courthouse, could be some sort of legal situation. Maybe you'll be getting married to this person. That is something that you desire. Now you have false person. Could be something that you've dealt with. It goes from 8 to a 9. Okay, 8 to a 9. So you went from false person 8 to 9. Change. Okay. To a 10. Journey. You have journey card here. And then you also have the mature man. So we did have the mature woman at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you are attracting an equal. Okay, Pisces. Someone that you, even though the King and Queen of Wands are the same suit, they're also extremely complementary. Okay, they kind of fit in where they kind of almost fit in perfectly. Like just two puzzle pieces coming in together, almost elevating each other in a way, like filling in the gaps where someone has weakness, that person kind of builds them up, and vice versa. Both of you, I feel like, do that with each other. And just building each other's confidence up as well, I feel. Maybe your person was on a very similar journey as you, similar past. But, you do have an equal to the mature woman is the mature man. And let us also pull you. Okay, so look at you. You have at the bottom of the deck the one who knows. So you have wisdom, clarity, and resolution. I feel like that is a perfect explanation of all these cards. You've gained a lot of wisdom through a lot of experiences, Pisces. So again, you've turned knowledge into wisdom and now you see clearly. Okay, Spirit, what are the most relevant messages for our beautiful Pisces? I only take uprights in this deck. Okay, what's that at the bottom? The one who radiates. Geneva, knowing, ambition, and confidence. And yes, Pisces, I feel like you are radiating. You're embracing your confidence. You've almost bloomed like this beautiful flower, like this beautiful swan. You're coming into bloom. and you are just radiating and magnetizing people and situations that are positive. Okay, so the one who hopes, Renee, love, hope, and relationship. So I feel like you are. Love is something that you want, and it's not just love, but it's the right kind of love too. And also look at kind of how this person is, you know, kind of wearing a crown. So I feel like it's, you know, you are almost wishing, not wishing, but magnetizing again that love that you deserve, someone that is going to treat you like a king or a queen, and that you will do for them vice versa. It goes both ways. Okay, look at this. The one who frees, Carly, liberation, unrestrained, and freedom. Now remember at the bottom of this deck when we started, freedom was at the bottom. And then you have two cards here of being stuck and imprisonment, and you are finally, you're freeing yourself, okay? Not playing small, freeing yourself of toxic patterns, toxic people, anything that has held you back in life from the things that you wanted to achieve, that has held you back from, you know, beautiful love, like, you know, the love that you not only desire, but also deserve. Anything that's held you back in your life, you're finally, you know, you have the key and you're taking off the chains. Okay, so the one who loved once, blue, fragile, secret love, and rejection. Again, this is, I feel like this is the past, and you're ready to love again, Pisces. And then you have the one who nurtures, Colette, empathy, gentleness, and insight. Now, this is, out of this whole deck, I feel like this is the perfect Pisces card. As you can see, it's someone who is just, you know, their third eye here is lit up. Pisces does rule the third eye, but also the one who nurtures. And Pisces, I feel like that is what you are. You know, you're so empathic and just loving, and again, and just pure. And I feel like, you know, that has been maybe taken advantage of you in some way. You know, as you can see, like the purity in this person's eyes. I feel like that is what you are, and maybe that has just, again, just been taken advantage of, been maybe your heart has been stomped on, you've been maybe abused in some way. And I feel like you are attracting someone who is, because I feel like, you know, that has within you closed up a little bit. Like you're just not going to offer that freely to any old person that comes along. I feel like you're going to be very discerning about who you offer this side of yourself to on a very deep level. And I feel like whoever is coming in, your match, who is coming in, it seems like it's a divine counterpart, they are really going to love this aspect of you, and you can just give freely of this side of you to them, okay? And you don't have to worry that they're going to use you or take advantage of you in any way. I feel like they're going to absolutely love this quality of you, and appreciate and this quality of you. And, you know, I feel like you're almost maybe going to even become, like your gifts will even become more profound within you. Like maybe your intuition will only further up, your heart will further open up, and maybe that you can just express your love freely, just maybe like even towards animals, I want to say. I don't know, maybe you love animals a lot, and maybe, or children, and that is like something that you want to devote your love to, like the innocent in some way. I don't know why I'm getting that, but Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give the video a like, share, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. But thank you for watching. Thank you, Spirit, for all your beautiful messages. And Pisces, again, happy birthday to all the beautiful Pisces out there. Stay safe, take care, be blessed, and goodbye.